Why, hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we shall be having a little chat about another whale species on the channel, known as Basilosaurus, a prehistoric predatory whale, also known as king lizard. The term king lizard, though, is rather confusing considering Basilosaurus is actually mammalian, but was previously mistaken for marine reptile, which would have included different species, such as Mosasaurus and Plesiosaurs. Basilosaurus roamed the oceans during the Eocene period. This was roughly 40 to 34 million years ago. It would have been about 12 to 25 metres or 40 to 80 foot in length, but this could have varied on the actual subspecies or the total age of the animal. It is believed, although I could actually not find a great deal of information on it, that Basilosaurus weighed in at around 7 tonnes or 7,000 kilograms. Basilosaurus was a carnivore, and it would have hunted regularly for prey to satisfy its large size. Basilosaurus was first named and classified in 1847 by Richard Harlan, an American naturalist and paleontologist. Richard Harlan chose to name Basilosaurus, meaning king lizard, due to the large size of the vertebrae when compared to dinosaurs known at the time, such as Iguanodon and Megalosaurus. Harlan presented his completed Basilosaurus specimen to an anatomist, Richard Owen, that concluded that the molar teeth were far too complex for any known reptile, and also correctly concluded that Basilosaurus must be mammalian by nature. Richard Owen also proposed renaming the find to Sigludidon celotes, I think that's how you pronounce that. It's quite a difficult little pronunciation, meaning whale-like yolk teeth, but the name Basilosaurus is still commonly used as the first published name always takes precedence. Here are just some cheeky whale-sized facts for you, ladies and gentlemen. Despite its name meaning king lizard, Basilosaurus is in fact actually a mammal. Basilosaurus fossils were once so plentiful that they were actually used as furniture and decoration within the United States. I'd actually quite like that as a piece of furniture in my household. Quite interesting. Basilosaurus, much like the sperm whale I covered in the previous video, had a relatively small brain for its size, so it was believed that it was unsuited for complex social behaviour. Perhaps quite interestingly, what makes Basilosaurus very different from modern day whales, such as the sperm whale for a good example, is that it actually had relatively weak muscles for its large body size. Basilosaurus also would have not been able to swim rapidly for long durations of time, which would have made a massive difference when hunting prey. Also, its body was not atomically well adapted for deep sea travelling, so it would have not been able to hunt from the depths, such as sperm whales hunting giant squid. Basilosaurus would have actually more likely hunted towards the surface. Due to Basilosaurus not actually being that well adapted for life in the big blue sea, it's most likely it hunted prey very close to the surface of the water. Also, after studying the teeth of Basilosaurus, studies indicate it would clearly chew its prey before swallowing, and had a bite force of around 1,600 kilograms. Basilosaurus most likely led a solitary life due to it not possessing a large enough brain for complex social behaviour, and it is suggested that Basilosaurus fed exclusively on a meat diet and a lovely little meal of fish and different shark species of the time. Well, although Basilosaurus was mammalian, and also an ancestor of modern whales and cetaceans, it certainly had an unusual eel-like appearance, and different hunting strategies to modern whales. I hope overall you enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you did, feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time, where I hopefully will have another interesting animal species which I shall cover for you. Enjoy the rest of your day for now.